How's everyone doing today?
Hi, good. How are you?
It's Friday. Like we're
It's
on
Friday.
the week.
Awesome.
Nothing but downhill from here. So, so I wanted to ask you guys first, really centering around the message behind this film, because your characters specifically play into kind of the different roles that we see in bullying today. And I wanted to ask you guys, after working on this film, has it changed your viewpoint of bullying, and also to the roles we play, not only as just someone who may experience it, but for someone who can stop it? And Paris, we can start with you.
Yeah, I was bullied in elementary school, so I definitely had to learn how to stand up for myself at a very young age. But I also learned to not be a bystander. In middle school, there's a specific girl who would always get bullied, and I would take it upon myself to stop it. And I tried starting something in my school where it was like a little session where you could if you were being bullied, like you could come in and like talk about it with everyone and talk to teachers about it. So, I definitely learned not to be a bystander and to always stick up for people if they're being mistreated.
Okay, Paris, you better set the bar high for us.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Noah?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I could go as good as Paris, but I feel like, no, definitely this movie has a strong moral about like being kind and standing up to your bullies and stuff. And I feel like, I mean, I know for me, like just being a teenager, you're definitely surrounded by like bullies, I guess, and a lot of people my age kind of go through that as a part of life. But it definitely teaches you to stand up for yourself, and just like this movie does.
Yeah, I'd absolutely like second and third that. I mean, not that I can say I was that active as Paris was in my youth, but I did experience some bullying when I was younger. And I think what's really great about this film is that Hubie like stays true to himself from beginning to end, and he treats his bullies the same way, which is just trying to shower them in kindness, no matter how they are towards him.
That's awesome. You guys are like doing so much better than how I was at your age. Yes, to the future. Now, one of the main questions that I have is, all of you have, very impressive, career so far, but you were on set with a lot of like legends, okay? Like legends. And so I wanted you to really just tell me like a memorable moment that you had with anyone on a set, or some cool advice that you received while filming Hubie. And we can start with you.
I mean, yeah, I know for me, it was just obviously crazy to get to work on set with Adam Sandler. Like, yeah, I grew up with him, and he's such a mentor for me. And I feel like it was just crazy when I remember meeting his daughters and becoming friends with them. And he invited me over to his house to kind of hang out and have lunch and stuff. And he was very friendly. And I just remember that so well because he was just so nice and so down to earth.
That's awesome. Paris,
Yeah. Sorry.
No, go ahead. Please.
So I actually had a really cool. I mean, obviously, I met Adam Sandler, and that was crazy and awesome. But I had a really great conversation with Rob Schneider, and he actually had a good conversation with my parents too. And he's like Filipino. I'm Filipino, so that was really cool. But he was kind of talking to me about getting into producing, which is something that I've been wanting to do for a while. I want to start my own production company, so it was really cool getting that advice from him, and my mom actually talked about it with him too, so that was a cool moment to kind of see.
Yeah, I think what's so cool is that you sit in these rooms and you're surrounded by all these legends, and you realize for them, they're just each other's friends that they've known for a long time, and they've just been making films together. And, as like the younger ones on set, you're just like, and that's Maya Rudolph, and that's Kevin James, and I'm in the same room as them, and this is weird, this isn't normal. But they're all so down to earth and lovely people. And it's so cool that people like Rob can just like come up to you and like start a conversation and treat you like one of the family.
That's awesome. Thank you all so much for taking the time to speak with me. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a great weekend.
Thank you so much.